This morning we are talking about the theater, and joining us is Kristen Beth with NMU Theatre and Dance. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, we are talking about Cabaret, which is coming to the NMU Forrest Roberts Theater stage next month.
Next week.
Next week, yes.
Because next month is next week.
This is true. Yes, so first of all, I guess maybe for people who don't know what Cabaret is, could you explain that?
Sure. So Cabaret is a musical that is set in the late 1920s going into the 1930s in Germany, in Berlin. And most of it takes place in a nightclub. And we see Cliff, this American novelist who's the main character. And all of the show sort of happens in his memory, in his mind. It's his memory of his time that he spent in Germany. So he meets Sally Bowles, who is this very vibrant, wild British singer who works at this nightclub that he frequents, and his landlady, Fräulein Schneider, and some of the other tenants who live in his building. And it's his experience sort of as an observer in this time as Germany fell to the rise of the Third Reich. So you see that layered within all of these wonderful songs by John Kander and Fred Ebb, and this wonderful book by Joe Masteroff. And it's all sort of run by the MC, the Master of Ceremonies, who's a bit of a puppet master for this memory play that we're putting on.
Awesome. It sounds like it's going to be a great show. What has it been like, putting it together, the cast? How is everybody feeling about it?
Oh gosh, the cast is absolutely wonderful. We've got some fantastic students in this production, and they've worked really, really hard. The show deals with a lot of sensitive themes, and we've really tried to approach them in a very conscious way, but it deals with the rise of Nazism and anti-Semitism, and this is a lot to talk about at 5:15 in the morning. But it has a lot of sensitive themes, and we've tried really hard to be very conscious of how we've dealt with them in the rehearsal room, and now, as we're into our technical rehearsals, adding the sets, and we start adding costumes next week. So it's really, they've put a lot of really wonderful work into this show, and it's been really fantastic to see them grow with this really difficult material.
Yeah, of course. And we have some dates for the shows that if we could pull those up on our screen. If you want to go through that, Kristen, that'd be great.
Sure. So we open next Thursday. We open October 3rd. We run the 3rd through the 12th. So the 3rd and 4th at 7:30 p.m., the 5th at 1 p.m. and 7:30 p.m., October 10th and 11th, which is the following week, at 7:30, and then the 12th at 1 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. So Thursday through Saturday, 2 weekends. Don't miss it.
Excellent. Yes. And here's the ticket information for you. Those are the tickets, those are the prices, and that's where you can get them. Kristen Beth, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're going to catch up with you again next hour to learn more about Cabaret.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Becca. Could I mention one more thing?
Oh, yes, go ahead.
We are on Thursday night, the October 3rd, opening night. Caroline Tchaikovsky and myself are actually hosting a roundtable discussion with other professors from around the campus. Dr. Leslie Larkin from English and Dr. Anna Zimmer from Modern Languages, who's also our German dialogue consultant on Cabaret. So we have a lot of characters who actually speak German. So it's a really fun, just open roundtable. It's open to the public. We're going to be in Jamrich in the atrium right across from the big lecture hall on October 3rd, starting at 6 p.m., 6 to 7.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. And we will be right back with more My UP Mornings after the break.